A lot of times, a lot of people ask me, hey, what made you start doing? What made you? Where did this come from? Are you a driver? And a lot of people already think that I hold my CDL, and I don't. I start CDL school actually April 5th. I'm about to, go into it at a local community college here. It's a 6-week course. Charles is the instructor teacher. He's been driving over 47 years. And I'm excited about that. Mm-hmm. But really, I'm just a trainer. I've been in the fitness industry. I'm knocking on 19 years. And I literally had an encounter with God. And that's the only way I can explain it. I was driving down the interstate. And I was just, no music, no nothing, just sitting there talking to myself, I guess you could say, and talking to God and just asking him, what is it that you want me to do? What is it that I can do with my gifts that you've given me? And a gift isn't a gift unless you give it to who it was gifted for.
Right.
So for me is what you put this in me, and who did you put it in me for? And I'll never forget the moment, because in that moment, the best way I can explain it was like a blanket, like a wet blanket of sadness, just all of a sudden just comes and sits in the car with me. And every time I tell this story, my eyes get watered, because it was one of the most realest moments I've ever had with God in those experience like that. And you know how there's things, and I told y'all the story a little bit the other day, things can be right in front of you and you don't see it until it's right at that time, and it's that time for you to see it.
Right.
So I'm driving and I'm like, what is going on? Why am I feeling like this? Because I'm a happy person. I don't feel depressed. What is going on? And I heard the words, they're forgotten about. Now, I'm still driving, not knowing who, so I'm asking, who's forgotten about? And I heard the words, they are. And as soon as I heard the words, they are, I realized that in front of me is a trucker, beside me is a truck, and behind me is a truck on I-20. I'm completely closed in on I-20 by truckers, and didn't even realize it until that moment. And I literally just start crying and saying, I've never thought about truckers. My whole advocacy is to help people that feel like fitness isn't possible. And who needs it more than truck drivers? And right. I'm just saying, I'm sorry. And the last thing I heard was, create something to get them healthier, happier, and let them know that they matter. And everything just lifted off out of the car, and I'm just sitting there still crying. And ever since that day, my heart's been marked for truckers, trying to figure out how to do it, what to do, when to do it. And again, today, I'm just trying to do my best to take those steps towards helping the trucking industry know just how important you are and just how much you truly do matter.
I love that.
So you said that you're next week you're going to be starting CDO school. So you're not planning on signing on with a particular company. Do you want to share with everyone what your goal is once you get that CDO?
Yes. So that's one of the biggest questions, because if anybody watches me from TikTok or knows TikTok, I'm a question person. Okay. So my platform, I love asking questions. If I'm in person with somebody, if I'm getting to know somebody, I'm always asking questions. And a lot of the things in videos that I put out are asking truckers questions and getting their advice. And the one thing I want to do, instead of coming with a company, because that's the first question, what company are you going to be a part of? You're going to who are you going to go with, or who are you signing with?
Right.
And my goal is to have my own Fits Possible trucking truck, and basically creating in the truck the things that I've already learned. I've been stalking the trucking industry since that day. So if you've ever felt like somebody was watching you,
that was you.
It was me, okay? Just like William was watching me this morning as I got dressed so he would match me, I've been watching you guys. I've been that person that's looking over your shoulder. So my goal is to have a truck in all the different ways that I'm learning to help yourself be healthier while you're out there on the road. I want to set that up and have that in there so that I can go to truck stops and do different trucking tours and wellness events all across the United States. Go into different trucking companies so that they can see the different ways that I've set up my truck so that they can help implement that into their truckers. lifestyles, and just get out there. My goal is not to go after a company. My goal is to come after you. If you're a driver, I want to get on that road, and I want to be that person that is in your corner to help you, not beat you up, but to build you up. I want to help you know that there's ways that you can enjoy your life out there on the road. You can be healthier, and that your life truly does matter. And we want you to live as long as you can, healthy as you can, and as happy as you can while you're here.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome. So we're going to see, the question is the truck going to be highlighter yellow? Because that's a happy color.
I'm on the fence. See, I'm thinking black with the highlighter yellow accents.
Yeah.
But then I've seen some of the highlighter yellow trucks, and I'm like, it stands out.
It
like,
does.
You can't hide it. It's like there.
You could do highlighter yellow with the black accents.
That's what that's the goal. And everybody's like, well, people always want to hit you with the excuses or what. Well, that's expensive on it. And I want to encourage anybody out there, if you have a vision and you're going after your vision, the provision will follow. So, never doubt that you have to have everything in order to do something. When you start with something, you can build it, and it will go after whatever the vision is, if it's the vision from God. Look at Night Transportation. I'm sure it didn't grow into the company that it is today, overnight. It's probably started with one truck. It started with one person with a dream. It started with one person putting their hands to the wheel inside of a truck. And now millions and tons of people are affected by this company because somebody had a vision and they were willing to chase after their dream. And, that's the goal. Know that you can have a vision, and the provision will come, and you can do whatever you put your mind to if it's what God has for you to do.
Thank you for watching that clip. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more clips like that, please click here.
Or if you'd like to check out a full episode, click here.
And don't forget to subscribe to us on
YouTube.